I'll never mistake the way you give me my faith. My body feels safe in your hands.
And there it goes. So 3 apiece, both teams. Not going to have any Void Mites this time as Chovy looking to deliver something to Zeus here. He's burning down, but I don't think it's really going to be a thing that works out. Faker teleports in, collects himself first blood against Keen. And that first one did not work. Starting to become a bit of a problem here. Pays with red-white. Decent amount of ammo. Will have enough for any potential fights that do come up. And secured by Canyon. Pop Blossom finds 3 from Faker, and there's the flag and drag as well. The option is Pays. They're looking for him, and they will be able to get their prize here as now Gen G just running for the hills. Canyon, he should be able to walk his way out because Zeus has other things on his mind. Chovy has to flash to avoid both Zeus and Ona making their way down. Lehens gets to the safety of his turret. And one as Carrier. Going to take a little bit of damage here from Keen, but not too much to worry about. Got a big old zoom out as there's the Cataclysm from Ona. Gets a huge amount of knockups as Keen now in a different spot. As there's the 3-man Pop Blossom as Faker comes in. He gets exhausted, but it's still enough to get the kill onto Lehens. The whole bottom lane's taken down. Snip, snip, snip goes Zeus. And there's the flag drag flash from Ona to secure Chovy. 4 on the ground for Gen G. T1 with the team fight.
And
Ona lurking on a flank angle.
they can push for inhib. Gen G needs to force.
Yeah, Zeus just trying to be annoying in that front line. Ona can get the kick into the back line. Empress Divide onto 2 as well. The Wombo combo's in. Lehens tries to get it done, but there is no Varus. There's no Tristana. And T1 have found yet another one, but Keen trying to find it. Does get a decent angle, but the Neil is still up and available, and she does so much damage. Lehens trying to get to his base, but once again, it's the T1 team. But he's not going to go in. Doesn't want to give away his position. Okay, there it is. And the E is down, and now Bulldog is just dead. There's first blood, and it goes to Faker. Well, so hopefully he can sort of get himself together, and this is really rough. There we go, the crash down, and Bulldog is just going to get clockwork wind up to death. Faker finds him with the 8, is not there, so knows that he'll have to play a little bit more carefully. No ult, no flash, and not a lot of options as he moves towards possible demise. It is going to be an ult going into the wind, though, as a teleport is coming in down towards the bottom side. Faker turns up. That's going to be another kill for the GOAT of the mid lane. Not going to augment it with a 4th. That's going to go to Gumayusi. 4-0 here.
Because also starting off your combo with an ultimate against a player like Zeus, can't really expect that to work out as Faker sidesteps Bulldog skills.
Yeah, how many options do you have here, really, as in he goes, and out he goes once again. Zeus just going to come and collect the kill.
Definitely going to have an impact on this game.
Oh.
As there they go!
All right, can Zeus get POG'd right here, right now? He is going to ult towards Arndil. Oh, that's a bit of a cute one. He's dead. Okay, so maybe not. And now Chains of Corruption coming in. Faker, all right, the ulti is going to pop. Another Infernal Chains does a lot of work. He's not dead just yet, though. And now Cuz is going to get stunned up. Tayan was thinking about going for a back. He is very, very low. That is true. And Carrier, the frontline Melio, he is bloodthirsty. He is dangerous. And Ona has a Magnet Storm. Tayan, oh dear. He does have a barrier, uses the shield quite effectively and stays alive for some time. But Gumayusi is going to say no to that one. It's a double kill. Cuz is also dead. And we mentioned wallets before. They are going to once again come crashing down like a stack of bricks on top.
Even with, due to none of his ultimates, hold up, Tayan.
Yeah, another big teleport towards the backside. Faker's turned up and Tayan's going to flash in. He's looking to try and go for the 1-for-1. And he is going to be able to find it there. Faker, though, he'll collect 2 for himself. And it is a T1 trade.
Not able to kill Faker, but they are able to at least get something. But they pay for it very heavily because Guma, they're going to test. Teleport coming in.
Yeah, Faker teleporting forward. Doesn't have the package, is now Carrier looking for the opportunity. That's Faker that takes the Cloud Drake. Not sure how that one happened, but it happened. And now Deft is just running for the hills. There is the Featherstorm, but Gumayusi still looking for more. BDD might be able to find him. Pyoshik is dying here in the jungle, up on the back end. That is Faker collecting that kill. BDD is...
flip side here. Getting this Drake wouldn't have really changed the outcome of the game. 2 health. Pyoshik.
Gumayusi probably pretty mad about what happened in the last game. This time around, 7-1-3. on this Jinx. As over goes Ona, Steadfast Presence gets a fair bit of value, and package delivered! FedEx from Faker into the back line, absolutely obliterating them. That Baron was all a cunning ruse, and how many aces do you need? They don't have enough sleeves for all of these aces chronically. In fact, they do. That's
sitting on double longsword. I think Ona really underestimating the damage that came through as we're back to ARAM.
Yeah,
just an
ARAM.
ARAM.
Now there's a shockwave. Beryl somehow gets caught, but the fire kick is going to get Ona away. Pyosik now dashing forward. The bubble is going to connect, and Faker takes down the jungler. And now Beryl having to get out of there. He may have a campfire, but he doesn't have too much more, and he's still going to get knocked up. There's the ebbs and the flows, and Carrier locks down that one as well. Do manage to clear out the vision. So another attempt at going home.
It's a replay?
Yeah, we're seeing more replays. As Pyosik gonna get shockwaved once again. He dashes on top of Faker here, trying to keep himself up, but it does not work. And a Magnet Storm comes through. BDD a little bit late on that one as the bubble is going to get shifted out of the way of. Crash down to come forward. Does he have the Shattering Strike? The answer's no. Now Ona looking to try and make another attempt onto BDD. Good positioning from Pyosik as Emperor's Divide misses. And now BDD's going to get punished for it. The Magnet Storm's beautiful. The Shockwave's better. And there is the kill on the Azir. Pyosik will find the knock-up onto Ona. They may not be able to get another one, but still feels like damage has been done. They've just given it. Pyosik able to sidestep the bubble as they do pull off the Baron for the moment. At least bought them a little bit of space here as, all right, Pyosik just going to go in. There's the Crescent Guard to try and deliver Ona into that, I guess, amount of damage. But the Shockwave is so big from Faker! And yeah, Moonlight Vigil lands, but the damage is well and truly done. Perfect trying to do what he can, but he's wondering where the heck his teammates went. They are in the Death Chamber, and sometimes Faker just finds it.
Their own vision control on their own jungle is decent. They don't have a lot of control on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, take a look at this. The 1v1 is getting out of hand right now. Doran, he has to pop World Ender just to stay alive, just to run. And the rest of the team here in the 4v4 trying to set up. Zeka does have the package, but the lights are off. And where is Faker coming from is the question. He goes in onto the Poppy. Faker does not commit. Now he goes in a massive three-man ultimate. He gets the Featherstorm, and Yone is here. Zeus gets in from behind. He is going to be isolated, though. Nicely done. And it was actually the Dragon going the way of Homolife Esports. But look at the follow-up here from the side of T1. The roots come in as Doran is getting massive. And now Viper frontlining. He gets the root onto Faker. And he wins the well as well. Not as well as Corky, but decently well. So now he's going to come through, and Homolife Esports say, okay, we're calling your bluff. Let's see if you can do it. Let's see if you can get on in here. They're going to get on top of Zeka again. He's dead. And that's the end of the Corky. That ultimate, that was very unfortunate. And this goes the way.
Wait.
Okay,
Viper.
do they get it? Viper, he's frontlining. He might be able to discover it. I know, he goes down. And now it's up to Doran. Can he do it with the Elder Dragon? Is the only question. As Zeus and Guma, I don't think even the Elder Dragon's going to help them at this point. The TP comes in from Faker, and we have the results of our first game.
I mean, they have the package. Look at Viper's guns.
They have the package
as well.
Okay. They say, okay, this is where we're going to try to have to get a fight going. Maybe we can pick someone off. Carrier does take some damage. And now, I mean, as T1, you don't have to fight this, but if they do look for an angle, they could go for it. Owner just looking for the combo. There it is. That's the kill. And there's the stasis. And Faker lives, and down goes Peanut. And now Viper's in the front line. He's taking so much damage. And down he will go as well. Zeus super low, but just flashes away. This is a total wipe in favor of T1 as they take down 3 members of Homolife Esports and the Drake. They don't have vision.
Wait, is it Bounty Gold? That's Bounty Gold, fellas.
It is, yeah.
No, come on, no.
No! Come on!
Well, that was pretty elementary from Owner. Just over the wall, just doesn't even cast anything, just smites it. As now, Zeus, okay, that shockwave was massive, and now Zeus finds the angle, picks up 2, and he's looking for a third. Doran will be gifted over to Guma, as now Carrier just following Delight around the map.
Look at the base! The minions got mid in him!
guys. Look at these guys.
He's having fun.
Oh, man. Oh, Carry had
Part of the problem is that they're structuring these buildings on sand, you know?
Yeah, I've heard of that issue before. Is okay, cease and desist onto Teddy into that backline. He flashes, he does manage to get the ult, but the shockwave is too strong as Faker 8 kills to go now. Zeus able to take down a double in the backline as well. Sponge going to be taken away also, and DRX, they're left with only Rascal.
Well read. He is known for his reading of books. But he is going to be able to do so in lane as well. And oh man, catches him right on the end as Satab going aggressive. Faker, just flashes, picks that one up.
Not looking too peachy. We'll see. Paris is on his way.
I mean, Gideon might just die unless he body slams. Nope, not gonna happen. Flash forward, then he body slams. Blocked by Owner, has to flash himself, but here comes Morgan. And now, oh god, that's going to be a bit of a rough feel, but Owner gets in there, and the stretching strikes are perfect, and now Paris desperate for a kill. He does get the one, and he actually gets over the wall, and then he dies. Perhaps, and it's not going to amount to too much. That's another kill here for Bro, as over comes Faker trying to get some revenge onto Gideon, who's on top of the rocks and gets knocked back, and Faker will pick up that kill. Oh, there you go. 3,000th kill. First time ever. Faker will be the first to do it, and more milestones to come in the future, no doubt. Number one, maybe they just were like, okay, well, we don't have a lot of pressure. Let's just try our best, and sometimes that's when our teams play their best, you know, shake off some of those nerves. As now this Riftfield fight coming on in, not going to be stolen, and now Owner in a lot of trouble. Look at that CC chain, was so clean, but immediately Gideon is going to go down, and now Zeus has joined the fight. Going to make quick work of that Varus as Morgan trying to do a repeat of what we have seen from Cassante from time to time. Has a lot of dodging there on the knockups, but there is just so much on the side of T1 as well. Slow coming in, and can they actually kill the Cassante? Yes, they can, with the help of their Zap.
Should not be on the same page of the rest of his team as Kalen.
Yeah, can he find the Bone Skewer is the question. He decides instead to throw Showmaker back. The arrow is going to be picked up, and there is the kill. Owner comes on in and takes down the Akali, but Faker does burn down as well, so D+ are on the board, but I think that T1 are on the board once again. Is there gorgeous play from the top jungle here of FearX. And now Faker going to get pushed underneath the turret. There's the Shockwave flash. I just don't know whether it's going to be enough here as the Sand Soldier comes out, and that is actually a 1-for-1. Zeus just wanders away. He did Umbrally dash as Emperor's Divide comes down. Now Execute's going to come in, but Closer might just die. No! It is going to be Execute that helps lock it down with a hoof. As the teleport came in from Faker as well. I think Closer's out of this fight. There he goes. Faker locks down that kill, so a 4v4. As Faker's still looking to come around, and Carrier Pop Blossom gets into the backline alongside the Paranoia. Hen is still alive for the moment, but Clear now looking to try and clean this one up. He does go all out, but I don't know what he's going to be able to get done here. Gumushi very, very low, trying to kite it out as best he can, and he does so. Still, Willa gets the double, and now it's Faker and Carrier versus the world. Execute trying to be the bouncer. The Q is going to miss. The snare is going to be there, and Faker, he has no more mana to try and get this one. He's going to have to try and get some auto attack. Zeus just turns up, and it is now over unless Faker will be taken down. There's at least one back still. Willa pretty strong. He's not going to win the fight against Zeus, but he takes down Carrier.
Okay, Execute. This is your moment.
Well, Carrier can be a ward. Chains of Corruption do go white, though. There's the Paranoia and Execute. No one's there for the rest of his team. Another Pop Blossom hits absolutely everyone. And the Shockwave, Zeus just pressing all of his buttons. And this is going to be the end of this game. Closer is going to have to flash away, but the only upside is that he can maybe have a rest on his fountain, and even then, that is not going to be allowed. There are a couple of Nexus turrets that are proving to be a little bit frustrating, but Faker's going to be able to collect that kill. And Carrier is going to take a well-deserved rest.
As much space as possible, but
caught back and speeds himself up. Flash ult. Cool guys, don't look at Exploders head towards their first items. As Weaver's Wall comes in. All right, here's Peter, here's Jiwoo, and they decide they want to get some money from Faker. Peter might die, and he will. So Faker able to trade 1-for-1 here underneath his turret when all of the goons turned up. Snap, a good buffer. As Peter avoids some of Faker's damage, but T1 will gain some control of the river here as there's the Weaver's Wall. Peter misses the hook, but it's still so much damage as everyone is just running over the rocks. But this fight is so broken up. The Na able to grab one kill. Good fear from Faker as well as he tries to keep himself alive, but the flash from Dundun is going to be there. But it's Ona that's taking matters into his own hands. Jiwoo gonna get off. And now we're driving the Herald. And Peter puts it straight into the turret. Nicely done, gets a little bit of value. Oh goodness, that is not the dredge line that he was looking for. Still, the rest of his team is going to be there. Really good interrupt, so he doesn't get resonating struck. And Zeus now looking to try and move his way in here. Dawning Shadow locks down Dundun. And now Zeus, he's got the Mega Na up and available. Won't even need it to help lock down the kill onto Sylvie. And why do I feel like this game might be...
It's a good idea. Gets the ward over the wall. We'll know exactly what's going on. Over the base.
Okay, Dundun has found a lot of friends that aren't very friendly. Oh, Colby! What a heroic play! Oh, no. Cue the Celine Dion.
Generally speaking, probably just going to be farming towards level 6. Call me, don't die.
He's getting reminded of just how unfun it was last time around, as there is the Jaws, and he just gets solo killed.
Man, I told him not to die. You can put this little field down when you walk in range. Oh.
Yeah, you can see Zeus opting in for it one more time. Steadfast presence, pretty powerful. And Zeus is going to realize that that's not going to work out. As okay, Sylvie gets a bit of a jump scare, blocked, not able to get over the wall, feared and dead. He took the arrow. But it just didn't do quite enough damage. And okay, there's Paranoia. And now we're back to T1 finding themselves some picks. Although Sylvie kind of here, but maybe he is just more food, as he does have to flash, get out of the way. Dundun was calling pretty early on, like, I will sacrifice myself, just save yourselves. As Abyssal Dive is going to land onto Jiwoo, taking a lot of damage there as well. Devour going to be used aggressively. Ona taken down extraordinarily low as, oh, he spat out on top of the Nocturne, and he's able to get the arrow off, but still it's a double kill for Faker. Colmy is now trying to find the seismic shove, but he won't get a good hook from Peter though, but Carrier, can he stay alive? Yes, he can, because he's Tom Kench. He's practically immortal. And the Tongue Lash going to get the stun onto Peter as now Dundun, he's back in the battle, but they're just...
that he knew where Sylvie had started recalling or close to it.
All right, Faker going to find the Jaws onto Jiwoo, and there he goes. Ona launches underneath the turret and does not care about it. A Devour comes through onto Dundun. Carrier, I don't think, liked the taste of that, and is going to move himself back. Dundun pretty tanky right now, but Colmy running out of health bar. And now Peter looks for the hook angle, doesn't quite get it, and look at Faker. He's just standing back, raining hell down on Nongshim. There's the snipe. This champion is not okay, Orcs. He just isn't. A hook is going to connect. It looks great from Peter, but I think might just be dead. There's the double, the flash lick from Carrier. And that is the turret falling down as well. Sylvie not going to be able to do anything, and even gets knocked up here as more... Of course, Faker has another ability for him. And he will be taken down. That's a kill going over to Zeus. And T1, they shing missiles, and there is just no response. They can't do anything about it. Dawning Shadow flies in. That's going to be the cue back. All out from Zeus. He's getting underneath this turret. Look at the damage. And T1, they do not allow Nongshim to win game 3s. Yes, a casual game 2 here and there. But game 3, this is T1 territory. They're going to set to work on these Nexus turrets. And they now have their eyes set towards the telecom war that's going to be coming up on Saturday. This one, I mean, there were some moments. And honestly, Nongshim had a great early game. But it was all T1 from about 15 minutes onwards, and it was just all Faker.
Yep.
This guy's way's too good.
A couple of fights in succession.
Into that. As T1 just walk on over towards this Baron. Another teleport going to be used, this time from Morgan, who does need to run all the way around if he wants to get in here. Gideon on top of Gumayushi right now, but the snare does come through. Carrier gets over the wall. The Dragon gets mad, and Carrier almost in execute range. Oh, the seismic shove! Oh, the double! Is so good, and he just eats the Dragon! And now he's not gonna die. It's a triple kill for this guy's Tom Kench, and then he gets back in there to tank up the Baron.
What is going on?